Thanks for coming. This is Tanya, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about it being okay to rebrand. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. In fact, when I don't see brands that are evolving or that are changing with the times, it kind of it creeps me out a little bit because there always should be a certain level of progression that comes along with your brand or with your company, whether it be personal or professional. We rebranded our shows here on YouTube because we didn't want to pigeonhole you or any other company or individual, whoever stops by to see what it is that we're doing. We didn't want to pigeonhole any certain group or individual of people into a slot that this is only the way that it can be done, because that's simply not true. Each brand is different, each company is different, and of course the way things are handled within those different businesses are different as well. And I believe that that's one of the reasons why we said, let's just take the training wheels off. And let's just let everyone know your company and your business deserves everything, all of the resources that are available to it in order for you to get from A to Z concerning your goals, your plateaus, your benchmarks, whatever it takes, it should be made available to you. And I'm telling you that it is. It's out there. The problem is, there's so much information out there that you can overload and really be, it's a spiritual term, but you can be tossed to and fro from all kinds of winds and doctrines, all kinds of different ways of doing things, and you become a jack of all trade and a master of none. And we want you to become specialists. We want you to be able to say, okay, I see this opportunity as something that's going to work for us, and we're going to dedicate X amount of time in order to figure out and to use this process. And if it doesn't work within this frame of time, then we're going to move to the next thing. That's where we are. We always want to come to you as a solution, as problem solvers, as an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, someone who owns different businesses. You must understand that your job is very simple: to find a need and fill it. Ain't nothing special about it. You see a need that you can fulfill, and you do everything that's in your power in order to get that done and to be the best at it. Going forward, what we will do is what we've always done, is to provide you with strategies, tactics, and work with you during that implementation process so that when the tweaks need to be twerked and when the changes need to come, that you won't be taken off guard. You won't be stricken as if you're the deer in the headlights, but you'll come to expect that even with all of the preparation that you've done to get your company and your business and your promotion off the ground, that there's always going to be something out there that you could not have possibly accounted for. And it's in those moments where people really get to see who it is that you are inside of your business. When you're looking for partnerships and collaborators or collaborations, it's really important that you look for the synergy between your philosophy, your mission, the way you handle things. It's extremely important. And I learned very early on in my career, period, that folks are very reserved in terms of giving referrals, because if they give this stellar referral to someone and then that person gets in and destroys, whatever is trying to be built, that does not sully the name of the person who's doing all of this destruction, but it also bears weight on the person that said, it's good to give that person a pass and let them in because they know what they're doing. And so what we'll do, we will continue to review. We will continue to take part in whatever programs that we feel we can offer our clients in terms of being able to underwrite their business, to give them what they need in order to just balance what it is that they're doing in their businesses so that they are not 100% focused on how are we going to get the finances for this. Because I find that when people are stressed about the money, which we get off the table in the beginning, they don't have the focus that they need to do what they really love to do, which is the work. You know, most of us who are in this space, in this entrepreneurial space, in this enterprising space, we get it. You know, we don't do this because, you know, we got to pay the bills. We do this because we love it. We do this because not only if we had to do it for free, we have done it for free. And that's why we charge what we charge. Because now those that come after have to pay for all of the time that it took us to learn how to get here. And what we want to do is to provide a service to all of you who are out there who are contemplating on getting on the entrepreneurial ship and just teaching you what we wish we would have known at the time. You know, we know now, and what we want to do is help you to avoid any of those pitfalls, especially when it comes to spending hundreds, even thousands upon thousands of dollars to learn something that really is not that much money to begin with. So, you know, we're not going to tell you it's only going to be 7 steps if there are 40. We're here to walk you through the process, and we're here as humble as we know how to be, because we understand that I can give you my blueprint all I want to, and you still probably won't get the results that I get because you're not me, but you have me to sit here and say, hey, let's talk about why this isn't working, because I did exactly what you told me to do, and it's not. I want you to come for me. I want you to come for me because we need to hold one another accountable. And when you have unscrupulous people who are out there who are playing hide and seek with your money, it's very easy to become discouraged. And I come from the school of you will be held accountable for everything it is that you do. So I thank you so much. We're about getting you to your return on investment as quickly as possible, and that's going to require a little bit of finesse, and we got that for you. So we've rebranded, so should you. It looks good on you. We'll see you in a minute. Bye-bye.